up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Golden Eagles offense will have first crack at this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Let's chat for just a moment about Southern Miss. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Looking for room. It's Clark. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. The Golden Eagles racing to the line in the hurry-up. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Punts it out of the air. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
No bones about it on that 3rd down and goal. You knew exactly what they're doing. We're not kicking field goals. We're here for touchdowns, and it is a physical run. He lowers his shoulder right between the tackles. Going to get in the end zone. Way to start this football game for this offense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On set. Looking for a crease to the left. Got the first down and more. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. They'll put in play from the 27, first down. To the ground, he's got it again. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels...
Turning it on! before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Back to the ground game on the left. Fighting off the defender.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run it to the right. To the 10. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop. Force him either to kick a field goal or get no points. And this drive is still a success.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he plows his way into the end zone. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point was good. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. White going to attack through the air. Quickly complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. They'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Clark. Makes one man miss. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down. Down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. Here's a heat. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but
there he goes. Past the sticks, and he may get more. The tag. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Great job by the back on the option.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He gets a block. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. The run to the left. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll give it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. They get him corralled, and not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. The give to the back. Smashes ahead. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to him. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Louisiana Tech. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense, getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. White wants to throw it. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. Get the touchdown, get the first down, or just get down. And the quarterback does. And the Golden Eagles decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They believe they can run right here. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. They'll give it to him again. Still on his feet at the 45. He's piled up 82 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
That's reeled in. It's Stockton. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Jukes his way for more. Picks up the first down, still moving. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Snags it over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. White going to attack through the air. Fires to the big fella. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He wants to take the top off. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Setting up for the extra point and the top.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll go back to work on offense. Here's the give off the left side. Breaks the tackle. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Give him 109 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. A strike downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's 3rd down and the line to gain is the 36. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts a penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Runs through a tackle.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, well, he is hard to bring down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
It's 1st down from the 11. To the ground with the back. Into their happy place for a touchdown.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Louisiana Tech. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. White wants to throw it. Gets open down the middle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Slithers into space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and 10.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
Yeah, and you could tell he was trying to run with that football before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. Those are one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you're just trying to make yards after the catch, but keyword being after the catch.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man quickly. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power, a 46-yarder from the left. And the try is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellows, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Golden Eagles will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
He'll try the left side. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
Breaks into the open. The 30. At the 20. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. And the Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. White going to attack through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Rides the back on the option, the give.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll run it to the right side. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Moves away as he feels pressure. Working on the right. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Flips it out on the screen. On that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll run the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And he hammers his way in for a touchdown.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
The Golden Eagles want to move quickly. White wants to throw it. Nice move to pick up yardage. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner will be brought down. And now the offense will come onto the field again. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. I mean, again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Complete in the middle. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. First.
Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Golden Eagles will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, he got loose. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll try the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Plows through the defense. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
But we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game.
There he goes. Picks up the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. We've been treated to an offensive clinic so far through 3 quarters as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Stockton. At the 35, he's open. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And and it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. White going to attack through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, 1st and goal.
And the Golden Eagles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Pushes toward the goal line. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on first down, stopping the...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4 down territory. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds, too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using it.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Stockton. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Catch in the middle. It's Horton. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown! With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He's got him. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. White wants to throw it. On target. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires it incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now You're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop it.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They think there's room to run to the right here. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to run for it. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
You got to be impressed by how you've seen this offense finish in this football game. They've been scoring points in the fourth quarter, just got a touchdown on their last drive, and there they rip off a big run. They are not letting off the gas pedal.
Gets it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One more play to pad the stats. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. White going to attack through the air. Rushes on him. He'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And that is how we will wrap this one up. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They don't do this shit. So they crying over that. They don't like the screen. Why drop shit? Y'all shit on YouTube. At least be fair for everybody's eyes, like, so they can see what the hell you been doing. You be watching everybody competing on that shit and learn all this shit. Well, we want to see what you did. You want to talk about you don't know how to recruit. Well, show us how to recruit, coach, on your screen. Show us. You can tell us. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Simple. And never change that overall that you've been having 79, 79, 79 across the board before your season started. You know what I mean? Don't talk shit. If you're not gonna be a real coach or a real owner, commissioner, be a real commissioner and stop doing the fun shit. It's free. All your shit. Your recruits too. Who do you recruit? I mean, not knowing how to. About to help him, man. They want at least a little something. They want to finally have something out of their team. Hey, one of their players got the over eggs. Only one player got a reward on that side. They only got 3 2 out 8, my nigga. Yeah. My bug. Where? My beard. Where? Bug. That shit here. Go get it. Mm-hmm. This is why I don't want this shit. This is why I don't want that shit. For me. See that? See that right there? See that right there? See, unlike you probably got this shit off. Unlike me, you don't do that. You keep our shit on. Like him, he probably keeping this shit off so he can upgrade this shit. You don't want to auto progress. You don't want this on. Like these niggas doing this on their own. What did they? How? What's? You gotta see what they did on the film and what they comment. Then you want to feel like, oh no, I'm gonna boost him up. Can't finesse me. The stream already proves it. While your shit changes, but everybody else didn't change overalls, including my own team. You the only one in this league that still changes again. before you had a schedule. Like you did the shit, same old shit, like 25. So yeah, it's gonna be the same old shit. The same old shit you like to do the same old shit. Last time you did be dirty. You'll do it again behind somebody's back when you don't scream it. Again. And then trying to act like, oh yeah, we this way. No, y'all not. This is what the game gave y'all. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at the system. The system gave y'all 79, 79, 79. They didn't up y'all by 2. They didn't give y'all 2 points after the schedule. If that was the case, they should do that to us, right? Up is up to 3 points then. And we would have a 79. Then we'll be an 80 overall just like y'all nigga. Like it makes sense. If y'all was 79, y'all jumped 2 points, and we 76 on defense, we should jump 3. Y'all jump 2 on offense, we'll jump 3 on defense. And we'll be 80 overall just like y'all. There it is. Let me touch one of the defensive players there. And make the 80. And now we're 79. Like, kill me. Like, get over yourself, bro. There it is. Not a real commissioner, bro. Real commissioner don't do fuck shit what you do. I don't even do that in my own league. If that was the case, my niggas would have been saying the same shit that I'm talking to you right now. They would bitch at me right now by talking right now with you. I'm sorry. That's real nigga shit. My niggas would talk so much shit if they didn't like what they said on my team. And they didn't. They love it. If you would have joined it, you would have loved the league too. That's how hype it was. But don't bug nobody. I be trying to tell me, don't bug them because they already know the game. But yeah, only I have to do that. Let them know, hey, bro, I don't need anybody else bugging besides the commissioner. The commissioner the only one that can let them know, hey, give you a fair warning if you're not on. Woo. That's it. Keep it pushing. Assimilate until you get back on the game. When you get back on the game and hopefully your team don't lose as much, then that you're missing out. That's it. Real nigga shit. Niggas don't like rules though. Especially those black people. It's like those black folks. Why kill each other when we're supposed to work together? You be the nigga that you want to kill me over some shit that we're discussing. Nigga, I'm trying to work with you. Make the game fair. If I gotta be fair for you in this fucking league, and I Big Brother haven't done shit in this league by far. All you gotta do is scroll back through all the channels. Mister, you wanna watch my channels on YouTube? Well, I got all the playlists. Go watch them all. And see if I did the same shit that you did. Period. If not, shut the fuck up and start doing the fuck shit you do behind people's back, bro. Stream your shit if you claim you ain't did nothing at all. Mr. I changed your position and everything else. No, you was fixing your roster. Yeah, you right. Fixing that progress. You should be real with that part. So yes, I was editing my players' progress. Be real with your shit because you didn't like being 79 because you want to be 81 just like Big Bro. Come on, man. Hop off my nuts. You the one that's holding my dick, nigga. Gay ass motherfucker.